team, so good to be back. Betting and forgetting. It's Louis here with my man Ryan Cook on Bet or Forget, and we got plenty to get into. Let's start in Hong Kong, Ryan, because Romantic Warrior was back at the races. First up, breezing on by. He looks like he's in for a massive prep, and it got us thinking. Via Sistina and Romantic Warrior, J-Max 2 top liner regulars. If he had to choose one to ride in a hypothetical match race, who's he betting, who's he forgetting?
Yeah, g'day Louis. If I'm J-Mac, I think I'm betting on Romantic Warrior. Geez, he was so impressive on Sunday, and this is a horse that's won about $28 million in prize money throughout his career. I love Via Sistina. I love what she did in the Cox Plate, but Romantic Warrior has proved himself all over the world, and I think he's the horse that J-Mac maybe has a bit more of a love affair with right now.
This seems insane to be saying you'd forget the horse that won the Cox Plate and smashed the clock and had that time from rating that makes her one of the absolute modern day greats. But I think you're right. I think he would forget her in favour of Romantic Warrior, because I think Romantic Warrior has given James McDonald that true international stardom as a jockey. And I guess Honkers is in the headlines, isn't it? Because Kaiying Razi, the sprinting sensation, wow, he's got me wondering, has Australia lost the title belt for best sprinting nation in the world to this fella? Bet or forget.
Yeah, I'm going to have to bet this one, Louis. It does pain me a little bit, but when you look back over the last 12 months, I think Bella Nipotina and Imperatrice are the only two standouts when it comes to sprinters here in Australia. Giga Kick's fallen off a little bit, and you have to kind of go back to the glory days of Nature Strip to say that Australia was the best sprinting country. Horses like I Wish I Win have been slightly disappointing, and as you already said, that Hong Kong superstar looks like he could be elite, so I think they've got us beat.
Yeah, you need a bucket of cold water, because Imperatrice was a Kiwi, and don't forget there's a bit of Kiwi breeding, wow, total Kiwi breeding, the Sham Express, and this guy, Kaiying Rising, Superior Canto on the dam side, he's a freak. And I know we say this too often in horse racing, but he genuinely is. He's eased down, smashing these 17-year-old track records. If he comes to an Everest, he'll smash them, and then there'll be no doubt. Actually, the other side, the other coast, the West Coast, we've got the Western Carnival coming up. They're a query for you, Ryan. Is Willie Pike still the main attraction when it comes to West Coast racing? Bet or forget.
Yeah, I'm going to bet here, Louis. I think the Quokka's sort of become the biggest race above these three Group 1s over in the West, but he's got a good book of rides. He's probably going to ride Casino 17 this weekend, Western Empire going up against Overpass in the Winterbottom. Not sure who he rides in the Northerly just yet, but we have a saying over here, back pike, drink what you like, and I'm happy to stick with that.
Hey, I'll forget for one simple reason. You bring up the Quokka. Who's the two-time defending champ? It's another Kiwi, big Kiwi. Bjorn Baker, he's off on a raid, Bell clear this weekend in the Railway. He's got Overpass back over there in the sprint. I think he can go 2 from 2. I think he's the king of the West. That's Bjorn Baker. That's Bet or Forget. We'll be back to bet it out later in the week.
Imagine what you could be buying instead. For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website